Hey guys, welcome back. This is Jax on the channel, Jackson Kai Play. And yes, this is the Direwolf series, 121. This is episode, well, I'll have it in a title. I don't remember. so, I've been working on the occultism stuff. And so I was trying to figure out a place for that and everything. And I think I built this little area. It's in a chunk. That's why it's kind of oddly dimensioned. It's 16 by 16. And yeah, I just used some of the diamond things from the geode, the diamond geode that we can't, they're not really practical. They're just basically just decorative blocks. So I thought I might as well use it inside this. And this is basically a 9x9 circle type thing that we're going to be using. And so yeah, I thought it was good. Come back out and there was a bunch of these guys over here, a raid. And so I took them out. That bow with the homing is still I'm not quite used to, because I was shooting at them. It was hitting here on the gate, or not the gate, but the walls. So I shot up higher above them, and it would come down sometimes, but not always. Sometimes it'd come around the circle and it get stuck in this side of the wall. But if I was above, like here, and let's see if I can hover. I didn't try hovering, but that would have worked. So anyway, so let's go down here and let's get started with the occultism. Because this episode, my plan is to get the this thing right here. Yeah, we want to get the Netherite template. And so I bookmarked it. This, like I said, this is kind of cool. If you bookmark the stuff with the recipe, it just takes you right there to what you need to have. This is what you need to have to summon it. So these items, but this doesn't show the summoning circle, what you gotta have. So summon possessed Hoglin, commanding conjure, Arborist commanding conjure. So if we take a look at the book, which I've kind of read through and kind of jumped through part of it. One thing you can do is click this eye up here so it shows that you've read through it. And that way it opens up. Otherwise you got to go through and read every single thing for some of the stuff. But I know it was a possessed ritual, so this is kind of how I started down here. And I was reading, going through each of them. And of course we get to the last one is the possessed Hoglin. So we take a look at that. It shows you the same thing as what I had in my hotbar. And drops could be a smithing template, return back netherite scrap, or other things in the next page here. But what you need to do is have this Arborist commanding conjure. Like it does say that on here too. Commanding conjure. Okay, Arborist commanding conjure. But that's not, it doesn't really show you how to lay that out unless you knew it from playing with occultism before. So basically, if you go back into the book, you click on this, it takes you down here to the conjuring stuff. And since I clicked on it, it took me right directly to it. Now it has this little eye over here, which is really nice. Let's read this. Okay, so if you click on this eye, it shows you how to lay it out. That's what you really need to know. And so I was looking at it, it's like, I really don't have a place down here big enough for this. So I thought about making a building, but I thought, well, we'll just leave it open and not do that. So to turn this back off, you go back into the book after you place it down, and then you can click on the eye again, and it goes away. So these are some of the things we got. I don't think it's everything we're going to need, but we're going to need probably more attuned diamonds. So attuned gems, which are diamonds. So if we go ahead and let me get a few more of those out of our system. Let's grab a stack and throw those over there. And to get them to turn into the spirit attuned crystal, you need to do 4 like this. And I think we're going to need like 4 of them total. So we'll go ahead and make those. Don't need the crossbow or the ominous bottle right now. Okay, so let's look at what was in that recipe again that we need to have. So 3 raw pork chops, leather, And I know we have more of those up here. If not, we can, something easy to get. Yeah, remember we made that's from the neural network stuff. So there's 3 of those raw pork chops. We need a netherite scrap. Should have one in here. Stack those back up. 1 leather, 2 netherrack. Leather should be my drops, which that's the one I lost, so we should still have it. To netherrack. Yeah, we should have some in here then. Yeah. Okay, so that gets all the items we're going to need for a summon. Other than the pig, we'll need our creature catcher. I think did I pick that up too? Might have left that down there. So I remember putting it in here because I knew we would need it. Yeah. So we need to catch a pig. That will be our. We'll have to donate the pig to the ritual. So we'll grab that, and if we look in the book again. Yeah. What we need. So we take that, look it down. We're going to need some candles. 1, 2. Let's go out here and place this actually. And so we want to line that up to the center. All right, so it looks like we have skeleton skulls we need 2. Is that wither skull? All right, so we need 2 of those each. We need some chalk. And let's see about the candles. I need to extend our range a little bit. I don't know how many of these we'll need, but we'll go over and start placing. The cool thing is it shows you there's 49 items that need to be placed down, it looks like, which that seems like a lot, but so a candle there, a candle here. And it don't have to be the same color as what it shows, but one way, if you don't got these candles, I got the candles from raiding stuff, but if you don't have it, you can craft a blade and get tallow from animals, and tallow plus string equals candles, or you can use the bees method and get beeswax. That looks more like, what is that? Oh, it says candle. Okay, so let's put that down. And if you place something wrong, I think it'll tell you. So like, no, it's not saying it's wrong, but it's definitely wrong. All right, so the golden bowl, always usually goes in the center. Pretty sure that's always. And then we have the items that we need to place for that. That shows you how many. I think you have to, yeah, you use bowls for those. So that's 8 bowls when you have around there, which we do have. We do have 8 bowls exactly. So I think, where do these go? Looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. There we go. So now we need white, yellow, and purple chalk. It's kind of hard to see on those, isn't it? I'm pretty sure it's purple too. So let's go make the chalk. We need to do that, and we need 2 wither skulls and 2 regular skulls. And I'm pretty sure we got that from the dungeon that we done. Let's see. See skulls. Yeah. So let's grab 2. Just needed 2. and then 2 of these. Place these over here. And like I said, with chalk and no other skulls. Yep. So we got 13 of 49 items down. Looks like. I guess it counts everything plus the items that you're going to put down. We could actually put those down, I think, now, since we have the bowls and everything. So we, two, and then there's one of these, I believe. And what else item was there? Netherite scrap. So I think that takes all of those 8 items. Let's make sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8. Yeah, okay. So again, all we need to do is get the chalk. So we need 3 different types of chalks: white, yellow, and purple. And I know part of it's a crafting recipe, and the other part is you got to put them back in that fire to purify them or whatever it is. Okay, so if we look at both in chalk, impure, I think is what we start out with. So that's otherworld, ashes, and burnt other stone. So we do have some other stone, which was just andesite, which we'll probably get a stack of that, and that's otherworld logs. Okay, so to get to otherworld logs, you actually have to be able to see in other dimension. It's a third eye thing, is what I think they call it. So we could get some saplings or wood. Yeah, we get some regular oak saplings. We'll need some bone meal, which will go back down and grab it. So we'll need to do this stuff before we get to chalk. So, and then we need to be able to eat some of this demon fruit that allows you to see the other wood and stuff like that. It's in the other dimension when you're getting it. Oh yeah, I was going to grab some andesite. It's probably actually my pocket storage stone andesite. Let's just go ahead and grab a couple stacks out, and we can throw that in the fire. Oops, didn't mean to throw you in there. I think it's the same thing here. Okay, and then you got to smelt it. So let's smelt up do that 19. That gives us our burnt other stone ashes. Put this up back in my inventory. Put these back in my inventory. They go into pocket storages. And let's go outside. We need to grab our bone meal first. I don't know how much we'll need, so we just go ahead and grow these. This is a different mechanic. It's kind of interesting. So we plant it. No, I forgot. We got to throw these in the fire too before you plant them. But if you harvest them before eating the demon fruit, they'll just be regular oak. So let's do 20, 21. Make it even number. Okay. Over here, and what I usually do is I'll place them down, and they look just like regular saplings right now, right? I just like to have them all placed down. And then, do I still get another one? Okay. And then when you I don't know if we can. Let me try one to bone meal it first, and then eat the fruit, because the fruit don't last forever. See, it looks like a regular oak, but then if you eat these, it could be one or two. Okay, and you can see now that it is the other wood, and this only lasts a certain amount of time. You can kind of see it up there flashing. But good thing is we got our tree feller, so you could grow these up. I guess they won't. Yeah. And let's sleep before we continue on. See, yeah, that's not too great, but got on our shovel we do have yeah, lawnmower thing. Okay, I don't know if that breaks our saplings too, but so we need to eat. Let's see. One, two. See, it took 3 that time. I don't think it gives you any extra time. But we can kind of do that. Let's go empty our, well, we can do that right out here, inventory. Clean it up a little bit. One thing we do need to work on is our storage system too, because I want to get as many things as we can into drawers, and then that way we're kind of being efficient with our storage system with 82. See if we get a few more growing. All right, eat some more of our fruit. The tree feller is kind of nice. We can get a little bit more done at once. So, and you see the saplings it drops are just regular saplings. Again, you'd have to throw them back into the fire to get the next. To get the other world's stuff. Sorry guys, I'm a little bit tired. It's been a kind of a long one, so. But we have the plan to get it done, so. How much do we got now? Yeah, I think that might be a better way to do it. We did this on all the mods 9 to the skies. I don't think we got very far into it, but get to the fire part and growing these other world trees. I remember that. And this is all because I want the Netherite template upgrade. I haven't been able to find them in bastions really easy. We do have flight now, which would probably make it a lot easier to get around and search more bastions, I guess. And one last one. Whoop. Don't want to break it. There we go, now we can. All right, we'll grab our shovel back out. Use that. I Did just clean up a little bit of area with this. It's pretty handy, actually. It's one of the nice things, quality of life things that Direwolf made. So we'll throw this back up here. I need to give it a memory slot. I didn't because I was going to upgrade it. I think that's why. But just build that back in here. I think we throw that in there now too. So we'll take these down and get some ashes. I think we might need more other stone too. Oh, not that. We need to cook it. Let's go ahead and do a stack. And complete a stack over here of this stuff here. So what do we got? 19, 51, 61, 67, 1, 2, 3. That should give us a stack of each. Then we get some extras. Okay, so let's go up and craft those. I know the first one's a white chalk, and if we look at how to craft that one, we'll probably make a couple of each. I don't know how much it uses, so that makes the impure chalk, white impure. So we take those and we throw those back in the fire, and it'll make the white pure chalk. And you see how this mechanic works. It's kind of, and they don't stack, which is kind of a pain. So let's throw these items back in here. We'll save them in case we need them later. Don't remember if we need a book for this. Yeah, we do. We need a book of binding effort bound. I think we got that book. Yeah, so we can use that book right there. One of the ones we made last episode. All right, so now we need to look at the yellow chalk at occult and yellow. So we need to make the impure first, which is impure white chalk. So we need to make 4 more of those so I can make each of these gold dust. And okay. Guess we have plenty of chalk, so 1, 2, 3, 4 are materials for it. And then if we look at the recipe for yellow impure, we need 2 gold dust. I think we can do that over here. And in an enrichment factory. Nope. Crusher. No, I want the auto eject. Turn that off. Is that not working? I thought, all right. Let's see, use. Enrichment chamber, we do 3 and get 4, okay. That works. I was gonna say, I was doing that over here. What gets us that? Let's throw sand back in here. Do we have this filled? Yeah. So we can just drop the rest of the sand to go into our pocket storage. And we can put the silicone into the system. That's for, if I knew I was going to make that much service, I wouldn't worry about the sand, but the sand is nice for the glass too. if you guys remember the whole thing going through for it. So we'll see, let's throw those in here. And I want to make 2, so. Let's go throw those in while we're yellow. And then we just got to make the purple. Probably not doing this the most efficient way, like I should craft them all together, but. All right, so purple chalk. So we'll have impure, that's obsidian dust, crushed endstone. Okay, so we need to see how we can make crushed. You have to get the crusher spirit to do it. Okay, wasn't planning on that. So that's another ritual. Just summon one of those. Let's see. So I think it was 2 endstone we would need. And crushed obsidian. Or obsidian dust, which you can get 4 of them that way through the crusher. Crusher or obsidian. You get 4 for 1, so that's pretty good. Interrupt the process again. Okay, so we need to be able to crush the 2 endstone, which I don't think we can enrich it to do it now. So we are going to have to do that ritual. Unfortunately, I wasn't planning on that. Didn't even think that that was something we'd have to do. So let's go up and mark what we got, and then we'll come back and do the other ritual. So white chalk. So everything, it's white. Doesn't matter what the number is or whatever's on there. Just you got to mark it. And you see how the items are completing. And then we got the yellow. I didn't use much chalk at all. Okay. You kind of see there's a pattern. If you do this quite often, it's easy to remember some of the stuff. But all right, so we just need a purple, which is 16 items. 1, 2, 3. Oh, okay, that probably is right. So it's 12. Yeah, 16. Okay. So purple chalk, crushed endstone, block of endstone. Yeah. Okay. Crusher spirit. And these are your different levels of crushers that you can get. You know, the higher level one probably would be more efficient. More than doubling the metal output. So crusher decays in lower tier crushers. Okay, so we need a gas tier. We need a book of binding. Marid, okay. Oh, what the heck is this? Iesium. Iesium. I don't think I've come across any of that. Raw Iesium. Maybe we have. Maybe not. Mark that. So we got a guest here. And we got those from the ability to use some of the prediction stuff to think to make those. So we got that. Block of diamond. Block of emerald. Crush those. And Occultism, tin dust. I need ore. Where do we find this stuff at? Let's look in our ores. I'm pretty sure we don't have any of that. I'm not really sure how to get it, to be honest. He's kind of black and kind of diamondish looking color. Really, this is kind of, yeah, I put some extra blocks in here. I haven't come across that, so let me look up and see where I would find that. Isnium. Okay, I'll be back in a few minutes, guys. Let me look that up, see how I can find it, because I have no idea on that. Thanks for watching, guys, and consider subscribing to the channel for future content, and we'll see you guys on the next video.